We're going to go through an FRC supraspinatus PAILS and rails stretch. Now the supraspinatus originates from the spinal scapula and runs down that spinal scapula to attach onto the humerus. So bearing that in mind, when we want to stretch the supraspinatus, we need to make sure that the scapula doesn't move in relation to the humerus when getting into this stretch. So for the setup, I'm going to place my arm behind my back. Now, when I place my arm behind my back, what I want to do with the arm is reach down with the humerus and across this way. Okay, you can play with how much you bend the elbow. If you have quite tight shoulder internal rotation, then you might find having the elbow bent this much less comforting, in which case you can also lower down to here. Now to fix the scapula, I'm also going to side bend my head, so lateral flexion, and this will help fix the scapula in place so that as I'm trying to pull the humerus down and across, the shoulder blade is not moving along as well. So you're looking to get a nice line of tension across here underneath the upper trap region. Once you've held that, the PAILS contraction will be to imagine that you're creating an isometric contraction of driving the arm across this way. Okay, I'm going to build that contraction without actually moving the arm, so I'm going to try and drive the arm as best as I can across this way, building up that contraction to my prescribed effort. Then the rails will be to do the opposite, so I'm going to try to reach with my arm across this way, simultaneously trying to drop the humerus down a little bit more. So I'm trying to sink the arm down as well as reaching across my side. So I'll go through one round. I'll assume that I've held this passive stretch for around 2 minutes now. From here, take a breath in, build some tension, and then I'm going to build my PAILS contraction of isometrically trying to drive this arm in this direction without actually letting it move. Now if you find this hard to create or visualize, then you can put yourself also up against a wall to block you from actually being able to move the arm. So I'll build this up slowly to my prescribed effort, and then I'll hold for 15 to 20 seconds. After which the rails contraction will be to reach in the other direction. So I'm dropping down the shoulder as best as I can, reaching across, keeping my head in this lateral flexion position. I'm giving it my best effort. I hold for 15 to 20 seconds. Then I'll relax that contraction and see if I can slide my arm down a little bit more and across, as if I'm trying to pull it out of the shoulder socket. I'll hold here for about 15 to 30 seconds, and then I'll go into my second round.